Bob always has the city of Arvada at the top of his mind, and comes up with way out of the box ideas on things that should be done.
You know, it's almost impossible to come up with one major accomplishment for Bob Dyer. You know, his years of city council, his thoughtfulness, what he gave to the city in so many ways, he set a high standard. I would say that's his greatest accomplishment.
I think the Red Rocks Community College has to be one of his biggest accomplishments. Most of you are aware of Red Rocks and the wonderful facility it is, but it's that facility for Arvada, Jefferson County, and the students who have attended there. It didn't happen easily, and that's where Bob came into the discussion.
He was a champion of the better access to Red Rocks Community College, which I think helped to support the expansion of Red Rocks Community College. And I would also say, and maybe this would be as big as his champion of the Arvada Center and the development of a different governance structure for the Arvada Center, which I believe, and we're all working real hard on behalf of making that successful.
I guess I'll go with the most recent one, and that would be Arvada Vitality Alliance, AVA. Which he had been talking about that project for many, many years. Everybody he came in contact with at one time or another, he would float the idea by them and see, what do you think about working with the nonprofits and finding money for them? Many of the smaller nonprofits that just don't have the capabilities of raising money. And so if we had a foundation that could funnel money to them, it might help them further their cause. So finally it came to happening, and that's going to kick off with a nice dinner down at the new Hilton Inn.
He's just a special, unique individual whose morals and ethics don't just cross community, but they cross family. And I'm just truly blessed to have him in my life, and more importantly, to have him in my daughter's life.
The Pioneer Award is given to those citizens who have gone far beyond the usual duty of citizens in a community.
Bob Dyer is such an asset to this community because he thinks outside the box and he thinks big. There are no small ideas when it comes to Bob Dyer.
When he gets an idea into his head that he believes should be pursued, he will stick to that idea to the end and defend it to the end. And to his credit, a whole lot of the ideas that he came up with that nobody ever thought could be done are now real.
My favorite Bob Dyer story occurred on April 1st, 2013. Bob Dyer proposed at a city council meeting, as we were discussing community agriculture, that we consider community aquaculture. And he thought it would be just great if we could get every Arvada resident to dig a hole in their backyard and make that hole into a pond and raise shrimp and other aquatic life that's edible as a community aquaculture initiative, and that the city manager should be directed by the city council to work on this community aquaculture initiative. Unfortunately, what I did not recognize at the time was the date of April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. Bob had worked with his fellow council members and proposed this idea, gotten them to act as if they thought it was a great idea, and to my total embarrassment and amazement, I was completely taken on April Fool's Day.
Oh gosh, a favorite Bob story. Wow, I don't know that I could speak that on camera. Can we talk after this?
One of my favorite stories about Bob Dyer that a lot of people don't know about is that Bob and his lovely wife Erica stood up for Luann and I when we got married on a cruise ship leaving Miami. Well, we ended up in Cozumel, and I've got some great pictures and some great memories of Bob Dyer in Cozumel, and for the right price, I'll sell them to you.
One thing I would like to say about Bob Dyer is this. I know everyone will probably want to take a moment and congratulate him today on his award. I want to say that Bob loves hugs. So if everyone could do us a big favor and give him just the biggest bear hug ever, he would appreciate it. He loves hugs, loves them.
My name is McKenna. Bob has helped all of us in Arvada, Colorado. He deserves a big award. What would we do without him? And since he has a big award, we should all be kind to him and be excited. He always tried his hardest job, and he is really smart. He never ever needs to use Google because he is so smart. We're all wondering what will happen next. Bye!